Hello, my marvellous sausages, and here we are for another Destiny 2 Weekly Reset, 27th of August, 2024, and we've got the beginning of Act 3 of Episode Echoes. We've also going to have a look at all the ritual stuff, all the Eververse stuff, we'll have a look at the new weapons, we'll have a look at the new artifact, see what new thing is going to be piling in there. Of course, all of our lovely jubbly goodies, but first of all, I want to start and have a little look at what's going on here when you come to the helm with Failsafe, because what it looks like is, well, I've just started, really, and you have a little intro movie, which is very pretty, slightly confusing, but there we go, it's very nice, yes, and then you get to speak to Failsafe, and then all we've got, we collect the new mission, okay, which is called, oh my god, I'll get there in a minute, here it is there, look, it's called, yes, the Rising Chorus, of course, Act 3. And what we've got to do is, it just says, do the exotic mission. There is nothing else there. Now, the exotic mission is launched here from the director. It just appears in the helm screen. So I'm going to be doing a complete video on that a little bit later on this evening, so we can have a little look and see what happens. But apart from that, we don't seem to have anything else. No samples that we need to find. My guess is everything is interlayered in this. So it's an interesting new way of doing things. When you do look at the quest itself, we go to the Rising Course there. Look, it says 1 of 22 steps. Now, something tells me we're not going to do all of that this week. So maybe the exotic quest is splintered. Maybe it isn't. We'll have to find out. But keep our eyes peeled for a vid on me about that. But of course, the reward for this is this. It's the Choir of One auto rifle. And it's not available in collections until you earn it in-game. But I can see here we've got command frame, fires extended range, heavy caliber, projectiles at a reduced rate of fire, deals increased precision damage when aiming down sight, and it's void as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that baby works out. But we can also earn this new part of the episodes, the Chronophage Trace Rifle. That's a void one. Adaptive frame. Looks very nice, although nothing on how to earn that just yet. My guess is it's going to start dropping once you've completed the Encore exotic mission. And the other weapon is the Speleologist. Speleologist. I know, I could do with the Speleologist. It's a solar rapid fire frame machine gun. So yeah, that does look nice as well. So we're going to have to see how that unfolds, but I'll be doing a video about those a little bit later on. But yeah, there we go. So that's what seems to be new so far. But like I say, no words on the specimens or any kind of the secrets there. But if you do go and have a little look at the journey here, and we'll go to Triumphs and we go to the episode Echoes, you can see now the exotic mission Encore has opened up there. So we've got a complete exotic mission, complete expert exotic mission Encore to get an organic specimen and one without dying, and then we've got loads of secrets layered into it. So these are all going to be probably presented to us as we go throughout the week, and it seems to be that these are all to do with the weapons catalyst as well. We've got subsistence, destabilizing rounds, or an onslaught refit, so you can change just whatever catalyst you want to stick in. That looks good. I do like the look of that, but we'll have to see how the weapon unfolds and how the gun plays. Excellent. Now, of course, at the start of every new episode or act, I always get them mixed up, you're gonna get new stuff to do with your artifact here. So we've got another row that's opened up along the bottom, and this is pretty cool because look, it's tying in with our new exotic weapon. We've got overload auto rifles, which is nice, so that's going to be the Choir of One's auto rifle, of course. We've got authorized mod charged up. The energy cost for the charged up mod is significantly discounted. There you go. That's the one where you can collect extra stacks, I believe, of armor charge or whatever it is. Sustained fire, continuously damaging combatants with an auto rifle grants you damage resistance. This is all auto rifles, basically, isn't it? Targeting autoloader. While you have an auto rifle equipped, defeating combatants reloads your equipped weapon with temporarily increased weapon damage. Award bonus progress with dealing final blows while surrounded. This is going to turn any auto rifle into a mean machine for this last part of the act. And then you got shock and awe. When you have an arc or prismatic subclass equipped, arc final blows while you are amplified summon a boist of lightning that damages and jolts targets. Interesting. So it seems to be themed to a particular weapon. Look, so we had snipers, didn't we, last act? Last act. And Act 3, it's all to do with auto rifles. Nice. And because we're on to Act 3, the Season Pass has opened up now as well for its last knock-ins. So it now runs all the way to level 200. And we've got our standard fare here. We've got Bright Dust. We've got our bonds and things like that we can unlock. We do have a new shader called Unpredictable Liability there, which does look pretty good. I quite like that one. I always like black and red shaders. That's nice. That's on 170. And popping up through here as well, you can see we've got a deep sight harmonizer there. We've got a weapon. We've got a sightline survey. We do have a ship here, which is Polychroma. Which is quite crazy looking, actually. I do like that, so that's going to finally be available. It looks a little bit like a dust buster. What do you call them? Not a dust buster. God, I'm old. You know, a Roomba. God, I'm old. It's one of those remote control robot vacuum. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then, what else do we have here? We've got a few more weapons. Oh, we've got a nice little adding flavor multiplayer emote at the end there, which is quite nice. Put it on. Moron. Not a moron. You're a moron. If you stop the emote, then just get back up again. There we are. That's cool. And what else do we have? We're coming up here to 200. We've got some red bars. We've got a Speleologist red bar there, which is nice. And then we've also got a Chronophage red bar there as well, which is quite cool. And then finally, we've got the helmet ornament. In this case, I'm having a quick squeeze of the Warlock one, which is absolutely nuts when you look at it. Yes, I'm not sure about this stuff at the back. Don't like that. But apart from that, that's really cool looking. So there we go. Lots of interesting stuff to be getting on with. But let's get on now with our normal reset malarkey. We're going to have a quick squiz to see if Banshee's got anything interesting. Because I've been having a little look here on Light GG, and he's got a couple of good ones here you might be interested in having a squiz at. First of all, it's this one here, the Number Auto Rifle. And with auto rifles being pretty cool this season, this might be well worth having a little look at. It's arc and it's precision frame. This one's got an A on Light GG, so it's a very popular role. We got multi-kill clip and killing wind as well. And then we've also got appended mag, ricochet rounds, polygonal rifling, and extended barrel as well, and a handling masterwork. That's a good one. Not bad at all. If you're looking for a half-tidy auto rifle. And the other thing, well, there's two here, actually. We've got the Farewell sidearm here. It's got Vorpal on it, which is nice, and it's got tunnel vision, appended mag, tactical mag, small bore, and full bore. And a tier 1 handling masterwork. Of course it has. So yeah, that's a B on Light GG, but still, a B is a pretty good one. And then finally, we've got the Far Future Sniper Rifle. Solar Adaptive Frame, and we've got Frenzy, Auto-Loading Holster, Tactical Mag, Fled Magwell, Corkscrew Rifling, and Arrowhead Brake, and a Stability Masterwork. Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. That one's Solar as well. Yeah, so that's a B too, so they're worth having a pickup of, particularly that The Number. And of course, beginning of a new act means a bit of a refresh. Hopefully we'll see something different here with Ada. Will we? Cross fingers. What do we got? We got Vitrified Chronology. I'm sure that's been here a billion times. Nice looking little shade of that, though. It's not too bad. We've got New Pacific Rush Worn. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while, I don't think. I've usually seen the Flowers of Io quite a lot. Haven't seen that one for a little while, so that's not too bad. It's the Worn one, which is of a rare or two. And then we've got Dead Orbit Camo as well. I do believe... I hate camo stuff. It's crap. You might like it, I do apologise. Sorry, I let my feelings out there. Ooh, yeah, there we are. So that's the 3 for 8 of the shader. And moving into the Vanguard Ops, let's have a little squiz of what we have. We've got our shielded foes, of course, all 3. We've got Brawler, and then we've got a Solar Surge and a Strand Surge. And we've got a Void Threat in there, if you want to build your... Well, don't bother, it's easy then, isn't it? Don't bother with your loader, let's go in and mow everything down. However, in the Nightfall, it's a little bit more important, so let's have a little look at what we got. We got extra shields, nice. We got our shielded with Arc, Solar, and Void. We've got Barrier and Unstoppable champions in there. We've got a Solar Threat. And we've got a Fire Pit, Acolytes, or Fiery Gits. Overcharged weapons, of course. Then we've got an Arc Surge, a Solar Surge, and we've got an Overcharge on Fusion rifles as well. Linear Fusions, rather, there in the Nightfall. Now, the Nightfall this week is the Europa Heist Battleground. Yes, or Heist Battleground Europa. And it seems that the Nightfall weapon is the Shadow Price. Let me know, though, if that's incorrect, because it could be. You never know just at the beginning. They might have changed the rotation or something that we don't know anything about. This is the Adept version, of course, which you can get doing the Grandmasters. And looking at Onslaught this week, if we're going to just change this now to the Expert Edition, so we can see what we've got stats-wise. Modifiers-wise, we've got Extinguish, Galvanized. We've got the boss rotation is a Field Razor Tormentor, which is on wave 50. And then we've got a Void Threat, we've got a Barrier, Overload, and Unstoppables, of course. Various. Arachno, Fallen Vandal spawn web mines at their feet. We've got Fire Pit, which is the Akoshites doing that. And then we've got an Overcharge on Rocket Launchers and on normal fusions as well. In Gambit this week, what we've got here is we've got the increased Gambit rank. So if that's your bag, that's there for this week. The Crucible, we we have Control, we have Rift, and he said Lift then. We got Rumble, we got Sparrow Control there in the labs, we got a competitive of course, and we got Showdown in the 3v3 quick play. Now the exotic mission this week is the dreaded Avalon mission to get the Vex Caliber. One of my worst experiences in Destiny 2. I'm going to link a funny video at the end if you haven't seen it to go and have a little look at. But anyway, here's the loot pool. So of course the exotic weapon is the Vex Caliber Glaive, and this one is the Season of the Wish weapon loot pool, which is pretty nifty. So we've got the Caretaker Sword, that's solar and it's adaptive frame. Then one of the must-haves is this, the Perpetualis Auto Rifle. It's strand and it's adaptive frame and it's excellent. The Prodigal Return Grenade Launcher, that's arc and that's lightweight frame. The Raconteur Stasis Bow, nice precision frame. Another excellent weapon and well worth crafting this one. It's the Regnant Grenade Launcher. It's a heavy grenade launcher, it's void and it's adaptive frame. And the Royal Executioner Fusion Rifle. This one's solar and it's adaptive frame. The pinnacle dungeon this week is the Grasp of Avarice. And for the loot pool, first we've got the Matador 64 shotgun. Now that's arc and it's precision frame. This drops from the Frazier encounter, because he certainly does Frazier. And we've got the Captain Avarok encounter, the one at the end. It drops from there too. We've got the Hero of Ages Sword. That's arc. It's vortex frame. That drops from the second encounter, the Fallen encounter, and also from the final encounter as well. Next, we've got the 1000-Yard Stare, probably the best named sniper rifle in the game. This is void, adaptive frame. This one only drops from the final encounter with the Captain Avarok fellow. And then finally, the IS Luna hand cannon. That's status, adaptive frame, and this one drops from the final encounter too. Now, the armor is the Corrupting Echo suit here, but what's worth pointing out is that in the master version of the Grasp of Avarice, this can drop as artifice armor. And what that means is you get an extra slot to stick in some stat boosting loveliness. So I got a resilience boosted on that one there, look. And the pinnacle raid this week is the Vow of the Disciple, and the exotic weapon is the Collective Obligation Pulse Rifle. And the legendary loot pool consists of this, first of all, the Submission Submachine Gun. Now you can get this in the Obelisk encounter, the Caretaker encounter, and the Upended encounter as well. The Deliverance, that's a stasis precision frame fusion rifle, and you can get this in the Obelisk. You can also get it in the Upended as well. The Cataclysmic Linear Fusion, that's solar and it's precision frame, and you can get this in the Obelisk encounter, the Caretaker encounter, and I believe that's it. The Insidious Pulse Rifle, that's arc, it's aggressive burst, and you can get that in the Caretaker encounter and with Rulk right at the end. The Forbearance Grenade Launcher, that's arc and it's wave frame, and you can get that in the Caretaker and also in Rulk. And then Lubre's Ruin, that's solar, that's adaptive frame, and you can only get that one in the Rulk encounter. And Days of Eternity on Expert this week. The rotation, we've got Hive, Fallen, and Valus Toric. We've got Lank and File Down. I did that because a moth flew in my face. I got moths up here all the time. Lock Loaded, of course. Solar Threat. And we've also got an Arc Surge, a Solar Surge, and Fusion Overcharge, and Rocket Launcher Overcharge too. And now, let's have a look at this week's Days of Eternity loot pool. The Chroma Rush Auto Rifle, Kinetic, Rapid Fire Frame. The Ignition Code Grenade Launcher, that's kinetic, lightweight frame. The Grid Skipper Pulse Rifle, Void, Rapid Fire Frame. The Farewell Sidearm, kinetic, lightweight frame. The Sojourner's Tail Shotgun, solar, pinpoint, slug frame. The Shattered Cypher Machine Gun, rapid fire frame. It's our only hidden prize this week. That's right, it's a cuddly toy. The Main Ingredient Fusion Rifle. It's arc, it's precision frame. The Long Shadow Sniper Rifle. It's kinetic, it's adaptive frame. The Last Dance Sidearm. Arc, adaptive boist. The Toil and Trouble Shotgun, kinetic, aggressive frame. The Wishbringer Shotgun. Solar, rapid fire frame. The Last Perdition Pulse Rifle. Void, adaptive frame. And the armor sets this week are the Lightkin set and of course the Scatterhorn set. And now let's have a little look at the Expert Lost Sector rotation this week. So today, that's Tuesday, we've got the Exodus Garden 2A here in the Cosmodrome, and we've got Barrier and Overload champions in there. Then on August the 28th, we've got the Broken Deep located here in the Pale Heart in the Impasse, and we've got Overloads and Unstoppables in that one. August the 29th, the Blooming Deep, Blooming L, that's in the Pale Heart, of course. Oddly enough, it's in the Blooming, Overloads and Unstoppables. Then August the 30th, the Forgotten Deep. I forgot forgot about that one. It's in here, look, in the landing, and we've got Barrier and Unstoppables there too. Then, time to freeze your tiddlers off. Over here in Europa, in Cadmus Ridge, we've got the Perdition Expert Loss Sector, and that's Barrier and Unstoppable champions. Then, September the 1st, good God, it's September already. Bunker E15 up here in Europa's Eventide Ruins, and we've got Barrier and Overload there. And then to round off the week, we've got the Concealed Void in Asterian Abyss, and we've got Barry and Overload champions in that one too. And of course, we've got new seasonal challenges as well. Good God, it's a busy week. What have we got here? We've got Core Variables, complete Act 3, Part 1 of a Rising Chorus there. We've got Network Transit. These are all just for XP, it seems. Access the Ancillary Transit Nexus in the Exotic Mission Encore. Let's see what that means. Research and Development 7, complete NES 007. So that's going to turn up at some point, so I'll be doing a video on that as well. We've got Learning Computer 3, reset your reputation rank twice with failsafe at the helm. I already done that one. Assimilated Rock and Stone, mine and a quarry, acquire Emerald and Violet Radiolite. So there's Emerald and Violet there. Okay. Failsafe Cracker 3, open Echo Chest at the end of Exotic Mission Encore. 2, you need to do that to get that one done. Not much in the way of Bright Dust this week. Defeat combatants in Exotic Missions Encore using machine guns and trace rifles. That's interesting. And acquire the Catalyst for the Choir of One as well. One chord, many voices. And the final one is Red Hot Riff. Defeat Vex with solar damage in Gambit or Vanguard Ops activities. And that's the only one with the Bright Dust reward. So there we go. That's the new challenges this week. Week 13. And now it's time to come to Eververse and see what goodies it's got this week for us. Ooh, let's do our bright engrams as we're here. We've got a Mind Barge, which is an excellent name for a not very great looking sparrow. And we've also got a Vex Incursion entrance as well. So there we go. That's fun, isn't it? Don't forget to pick up your Bright Dust this week. How much is it? 700 odd again, is it? 350. Sorry, got confused. So there we go. There's our Bright Dust malarkeys. And moving on to have a look at what we've got for Bright Dust. We've got Biolume is one of the shaders here. And that's quite a nice shader, that one. Actually, I don't mind Biolume. That's nice. 300 Bright Dust for that one. Boreal Char's another good one. I like that one. It doesn't look too good on what I've got here, but look at the way it goes on the metal and stuff, see? It's nice. Particularly if you've got a metallic look. You favour the metallic over the material with your Guardian. Dreaming Shimmer Transmat Effect. Let's have a look at that. I quite like that one because it masks the body, look. It completely clings to the body. I like that. That's good. Then we've got the Omega Mechanos gloves. So it looks like we've got some legendary ornaments this week. This is the Warlocks. Well, they're quite plain. There we go. Not much to say about them. For the Titans, we have these, the Omega Mechanos gauntlets. Of course, there's the gauntlet. Whoa! Hey, look at those. They're meaty and massive. Awesome. They're nice for the Titans. And the Hunters, we got the Omega Mechanos Grasps. Let's have a look at those. Ooh, they're nice too, aren't they? Yes. Nice and white and sharp. Excellent. Yes, indeed. We've got the Chef's Kiss emote, which I think I'm going to have to get, because there's Chef's Kiss in it. That turns up all the time, Chef's Kiss. It's perfection. Yeah, go on. Let's have the Chef's Kiss. 400 Bright Dust. Why the hell not? And then we're going to go down to the rest of the Bright Dust Lark. You pass. Was there any doubt? You, tick. Oh, do it again, look. You. Oh, is it gone forever? Do it again. You, tick. That's quite good, that. That's not bad. Oh, and you fail. Let's have a look at that one. It'll be rubbish. Crap. Oh, yeah. I quite like that one. Oh, I'm going to buy them, I think. We'll have a look here. Photovoltaic Shell Ghost Shell. It's huge. Basically turns yourself into a bit of a satellite with a... But I don't know, it looks like something that could stick on your car dashboard, that one, doesn't it? There we are, there's that. We've got the Firebreak Rescuer, which turns your Sparrow into a sort of rescue vehicle, complete with water tanks. Does it spray anything when you go? Oh, there's a shame. I thought water would come out occasionally. Never mind. And we got a little trail there. We've got a Star Racer 95 ship, which is quite bonkers looking. People have told me what all these kind of looks are from, and I've forgotten again. Sorry. Bizarre though, it looks like a model. It doesn't look like the Guardian can sit anywhere in it. I don't like that about the ship, but never mind, it's quite interesting. Nice weapon ornament here. It's called Doubt, which is for the Trust. Nice ornament, that. Look, you can even see a bit of like burnt into the wooden handle there. I do like the look of that. That looks very nice indeed. We've got the side-eye projection. Side-eye. Okay, come back in. Will it change if I go the other way? No, it doesn't. Okay, we've got a Dreaming Shimmer Transmat Effect, which we've just bloody seen. Heartbreak entrance. There we go. Breaking of Hearts. We've got a reflection effect, which is pretty good, that one, isn't it? Oh, yes, there's an old one. Old. We've got sinking feeling. Let's have a look at this. That's a nice shader. That kind of looks like, doesn't it? A little bit like Nightcrawler's coat from X2. Do you know what I mean? With that little stuff on it there. I quite like that. That's quite nice. It looks also like a sign from Blade Runner, a neon sign. Heat shielded. Let's have a look at that one. It's another nice looking one, actually. It's got the quilting going on and a nice shiny gold effect there on the trousers. Grayscale undergrowth, yeah, it's all bad. It's like a wash of grayscale. What else can you say, really? And then finally we got Bruised Blush, which of course is a smoothie. It's a blueberry and raspberry smoothie, if you ask me that one. And I do think it looks pretty cool. Yes, good. So quite a hefty week this week, really. Loads to do. I'll be breaking into that exotic mission and I'll be finding out about the NES 007 sample as well. Video coming on that as soon as I get it done. Let me know in the comments what you think so far, and what, if you've played the exotic mission, what you think of it, what you're purchasing this week as well. As always, I'd love to know. Keep an eye out for the vids. I'm also doing Star Wars Outlaws this week as well. I'm going to be streaming that pretty much every day too, so keep an eye on the channel and give us a like and a subscribe and hit the notification doodah so you know the next time I splap one out. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage hurt. Shut it, Bernard.